Hey guys, my name is Hillary Torres. I currently work at a charter school in Georgia. The name of the charter school I work at is SAIL, School for Arts Infused Learning. This will be our second year open for the school. So last year was our first full calendar and academic year. With most charter schools, they are nonprofit and receive public funding but operate differently than public or private schools in your district. The law that I want to discuss today is the charter school lottery process. Some of you are familiar with charter schools and others are not familiar with charter schools. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about the role of what a charter school is and is not. Each state has their own rules for the lottery, which is the admission process. The state of Georgia utilizes this lottery system when there are more students who are interested in going to the charter school than the spots that are open for students. And as you can see through this website, which is www.publiccharters.org, this is based off of Georgia, just for Georgia specific charter school rules. It specifically outlines the different student enrollment and lottery procedures. And it states that you do not have to do a lottery if there's a number of allocated spots that are available for the right amount of students that want to attend the charter school. However, majority of the time, there's more interested candidates and parents who want to send their students to charter schools, and therefore, you need to have a lottery system. And what makes charter schools unique is the fact that they were developed in the 90s. California and Minnesota actually adopted the charter school rules and regulations first above any of the other states. And now, to date, up to 2017, it shows that there are 42 states, and including Washington, D.C., who have charter schools and that have adopted the different forms of charter schools and that are thriving in these states. There's another website, and this website is actually, it talks about the procedures and how you conduct a lottery, and it states that however you want to conduct the lottery at your charter school is up to your own discretion. However, one must have a lottery system in writing. And what makes a charter school unique is that a charter school is a school of choice. Charter schools usually have to excel on state's test and perform each grade level academically if they're state standardized tests. And if they don't perform to those state standardized tests, then they have the potential to get shut down, unlike a public school, where if public schools aren't performing, then usually they're put into a category of a Title I school. Also, charter schools usually have a charter contract, which are for 3 to 5 years, and then they run the risk of closing if they're not performing well. So charter schools typically are held to a higher standard, it appears, than public schools. And in order to have a process to monitor who can and cannot get in, they have to have a lottery. So the question presents itself, and you might ask yourself, why does a charter school need to implement a law for admissions, which is the lottery process? Well, because as the website states, Georgia law cannot discriminate. If you look at this, it says the format of the lottery must be fair to all. As such, the method of the lottery must be transparent, random, and conducted in accordance with the policy adopted by each state charter school. So that's it. The lottery ensures that all students are treated fairly in the random selection of candidates. And also, if you go back to this website, it talks about how everyone's given a fair chance. that the Georgia law prohibits charter schools from discriminating on any basis that would be illegal if used by a school system. So this law of a lottery is put into effect so that it doesn't discriminate against students' gender, ethnicity, socioeconomic, or even disabilities. And the lottery ensures that all students are treated fairly, like I mentioned, and this process is carried out in a public place. Um, it says specifically that it's carried out usually in a public place and time where the public can be present. The lottery, it talks about randomization. Specifically, the lottery can be computer generated or it can be human randomized. The children who do not get selected for the lottery will then be placed on a wait list, and the wait list, usually it's numbered 1 through whatever, and as children that are currently enrolled in the charter school, as they leave, if for some reason parents aren't happy with their performance, or they have to move in the middle of the school year, or perhaps they're a military family, then those children that are on the wait list, then they will be bumped up. Furthermore, also the law, if you look at it, for the lottery, it outlines enrollment for siblings. It outlines specific rules for if you have a sibling. Say you have a kindergartner or a first grader, and then the next year you're going to have a kindergartner come through, a sibling. It outlines specific rules and laws saying that they will get to be put in to the system, that they don't have to go through the lottery system, that they will automatically get to go to the program. So do I believe that the law of a random lottery is important in a charter school? Yes, I do, most definitely. I believe that this is an important law that needs to be implemented because it gives students and parents an equal opportunity, and in a fair manner. It gives children equal opportunity. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't discriminate against race or any of those um, different things. And it's important to remember that education is a choice. And through charter schools, we have a choice as a parent and an educator where to send our children. And so I hope that you found this information and this law about charter schools and about lotteries to be informative today. And I look forward to listening to everybody else's videos. So thanks so much.